Hi, boys and girls. Sorry about the late arrival, but with the Steve and Tony show today, and more like the Dog and Pony show, the Dog and Tony show. I came here completely and totally unraveled, so I've kind of fucked the pooch a little today. But I guess we'll get the wheels back on the cart. Today's going to be kind of an old school one because I've failed miserably at every single thing I'm involved in life this week. So this is kind of an old school Steve Beery show. Pretty much no reason for you to really watch it. So this will be one of those ones that'll either be great or awful, depending on where I go, starting right about now. I could really use some help from you people today. If you're out there watching, please chime in. I got the thing going on here so I can, I'm going to put my glasses on today so Terry Frazier can make fun of me soon. Val will come about how I can't do. So this is on, this live chat thing?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, so there's no one here. How come it's white now?
It's yeah, it is. That's I don't know. That's just your settings on your phone. People can comment on the YouTube feed. Sometimes they may have to sign in first to YouTube.
Yeah.
They may even have to sign. They may even have to like the page. I'm not sure.
So what is this live chat? Is this working? I don't even.
Yeah, it's working because I got it on mine too, and so yeah, nobody's chimed in yet.
Mine's usually black, so I can
right.
see.
That's when it's on Facebook, but we're on the YouTube feed today.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. So, if you're out there on the YouTube feed, you know where we are. If you're on the Facebook feed, you're fucked, I guess.
I didn't see it on the Facebook feed. But you shared the link.
Okay.
On your Facebook. So
this falls into a whole new category of ineptitude by me today. So I'm batting 100 today. Batting a solid, 250 maybe. Yeah, today I realized that just how unfocused I could be. I left my phone on the bar. And then I left and went out in my car. I couldn't get in because I left my car keys in the bar. Then I left my phone back in the bar with the car keys again when I went back outside. Got to the bank, forgot the money. Sent Kev downstairs to get the money. The money was in my pocket after I came back from the bank. Dude, I cannot even explain to you how bad today's focus problem was. So,
how bad is today's focus problem?
It is. Well, today's focus problem is I'm unfocused. Things I've learned that if you guys are watching, for anyone who's not watching, we don't have a lot of people watching today, so I guess this doesn't matter. But I just wrote down here, because I got a notebook. I haven't wrote anything in it. I brought a pen, but I'm never going to be anywhere without a pen and a notebook again as long as I live because, dude, this has been just one of those days.
You see, but that's the beauty of a phone. There's an app called Notes. You just open it up and type, stuff into it. You don't have to carry paper and pens.
Have you been watching me try to get on Facebook?
I'm here for you though. I'm trying to get you into the 20th century.
I can't even operate the saying hello in the thing anymore. This is bullshit. Holy cow. Holy freaking cow. So what I got to go over this week, again, really unprepared. I did our first segment that we've done that was not live. We did last week with John Toohey, and he's from the Toohey Giving Foundation. We talk about him a lot. So we went on and did that, and we got, I don't know if we can pull that up because, again, we're having some technical problems today.
I think we're going to have it running. I'm confident that I got it working.
Okay, we're going to take a shot at giving you guys a little of that. I don't know. We got to try to. I didn't get a chance to edit out what I wanted to show you, but yeah, it's on YouTube. I mean, it's on Facebook. I'm going to give it to Tony today, and we'll see what we can do about getting it up on the YouTube.
So you want me to play it now?
Yeah, let's see if we got any part of it that's actually good.
All right.
I want to talk about there was a winner for that. There's a contest that we were talking about. And Robbie Donahue ended up winning the keg party, the keg gig party, which is outstanding. It's 4 kegs. He won 4 lines of beer. So for 25 people are going to come in, we're going to drink beer like crazy. And I think it's the 14th he's doing that one. I'm not sure. Speaking of that, let's get over. Today we have got to, and the reason that I'm here alone today was because I really need to make the focal point of today's, whatever the hell we're calling this, about what's going on at the bar this month. Okay, this month is the Christmas holiday, so we're decorating. Everything looks nice and shiny and Christmassy, and Kev did a killer job in there. It's you want to come in and take some photographs in there because it gets better every day. We keep layering more stuff in. So each day somebody on the crew makes sure we put some more Christmas joy into the place. So we'd like you all to be there for the holidays. But you can come down and take some pictures with your folks and your family and stuff and blah, 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 blah. So let's go over to what's going on this weekend, Tom. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I just showed a bunch of stuff. Hang on a second. Let me fix this. So we have the Hippie Holidays Craft Bazaar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's Noreen of karaoke fame. What they're doing is they're setting up a little holiday gift shop every Friday. There'll be, I know Noreen's handling it, but there's another couple of different vendors and guests coming in to sell gifts for the holidays. So you can go and do, not only can you get a cold beer and listen to Tommy Sanfilippo, you can also come in and get some holiday gifts for your family and friends. It's all handcrafted stuff. It's all handmade stuff, homemade jams and cookies and earrings and feather things. And, if you're a hippie, you'll love all of this stuff. Last week she I was amazed at how much stuff she actually sold. And the ladies seem to really love this stuff. I don't know about, it says the ladies love buying it. I'm thinking one of the cool points of this would be the men actually watching what the ladies buy so they could buy the stuff there for their friends or their lady friends. Makes a lot of sense to me, but, who am I? I've been married to the same girl for 40 years, so I really, I got no skin in this game, okay? She doesn't like anything I do.
All right, so up next you have... what is it? Crash and Calm and Friends?
Crashing the Calms. Crashing the Calm. Now, I don't know. They're an original act that has been playing it for a long time. Actually, Dan Sweeney, my hero, you've seen him at the door in the bar. He's my greeter. He's the father of Ryan, who was the bass player. But Ryan put the show together, so I don't know who else is playing. Who else is playing with Crash the Calm? Does it say up there? They're fantastic.
It doesn't say. It just says Crash the Calm and Friends. That's all it says.
Yeah, they are fantastic. I saw a picture of it. I don't know if I got to share that with anybody. I had a couple of weeks ago. I want to look up Good Times Magazine. They honored me and a whole bunch of other people. And I got a shot of it somewhere, but I want to know the name of the organization so I could say thank you to Rich Bransford for honoring me that night. It was pretty cool. All my kids that worked at the place came down and watched that spectacle. That was a lot of fun. I was honored for a great club, and with Kevin Sheehan from The Warehouse and Farrell's fame, and Michael Epstein. Like, are you kidding me? To be on this in the same breath with that guy. Holy cow. Has he ever been on the show?
No, I've tried to get him, but no.
I'm going to get him. That's going to be my quest, is to get Epi on here.
That's a good idea. The Long Island Music Business Organization and Good Times Magazine.
Yeah, that was a real feather in my cap. But so I'm going to put this out there. Somebody that's watching this, make sure you put this out there for Epi. And I'm inviting him to my show. I'm going to come out. I'm going to try to go and see him this week and see if I can broker this in person. I don't know if he comes up the island that often, but hey, I got another question. Since now that I'm starting to work and come down, like today, felt like I got pushed down a flight of stairs and nothing was going my way. So now that I'm starting to feel like I do it, I got to, what I got going on, Tony? I don't know how to do this on here, but
yeah.
Somebody sent me a text. I don't know if I can get off and get on here, but from Kerry Carney, who's a good friend of mine, has just released. It's on Spotify. I don't know if we can get it up.
No, I can't get Spotify.
Okay, we can't do that
on this now.
Okay, because he just released a new slide Christmas song called Santa's Got a Brand New Bag. I was listening to it on the way over here, and it is fantastic. So,
let me see if I can find it on YouTube.
Yeah. I don't know if he's got it up there yet, but Jimmy Murphy just sent it to me. I got to see it. I knew I forgot something, but it's fantastic. If you people are out there listening to this, Kerry's got a new single out called Santa's Got a Brand New Bag, just in time for the holidays. It crushes. He's the slide guitar virtuoso, good for a personal friend of mine. Love for you guys to hear some of his stuff. We'll have him on by the next time he's playing. What else do I got going on? I can't see.
Put on your headphones.
Put on my head? Okay. Is this it? Yeah. Here we go. Is this him?
Yeah, this is it.
Nice.
Yeah, Gary Kenny Band.
Yeah, cool, man. So I only heard the slide part at the beginning.
You tell me when to stop it. I'll just keep playing it.
Are they hearing us too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Brand new bag. I got to learn how to sing it.
You gotta learn how to sing, period.
Shut up, Tony. I'm gonna make sure he lets me play harmonica on this one day. This is a good number, man.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah. This is gonna be the leads coming up, I bet you. Who is this singing?
I don't know. I don't know if it says here.
Here we go. Here's your man. See, I don't even know who's on this. I'm guessing that sounds like Mario.
It doesn't say who's on it. It just says Gary Kenny Band.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I tried to call him. I'll see if he's going to be mad at me for playing this, but I tried to call him and tell him I was going to do it. So this is a good deal.
Very nice.
Yeah, he's a monster. We got some good stuff happening. So let's go over and see what else we got going on.
Okay. So we did what is this one now? This is, I hope if I can read it. Let's see, do I have it? Where's your calendar?
Where is that calendar? I know we got seasons beating. So this weekend we got Crashing the Calm. I think Bad Mary's playing again this week.
Boulevard Bushman, Critical Experiment, Reggae, Dead Splash, and this is I think Saturday night. When's the 7th? That's Saturday, right?
Saturday's the 7th, which is 4th.
Yeah, so Boulevard Bushman, Crucial Experiment, Reggae, Dead Splash, that's this Saturday.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to sound like that guy, but I have no idea what any of these guys sound like yet.
Okay.
So what I'm going to tell everybody out there that's been watching when I put the live feed, I'm going to try to get some of these guys up this week and try to be a little more proactive with the viewing stuff. I'm going to try to set up a camera this weekend and have it going live so the guys that are doing the original stuff can get it out there and have the people that are going to see that feed coming out of the bar can catch that. So that sounds like a good show, though.
Bad Mary's is the following Friday, the 13th.
All right, so who's playing with them? I wanted to get them on before. So we got time to get them on the show next week. They're fantastic. They got a video coming out, too.
20 Mike. What does that say? Chris's Crayons.
Crisis Crayons.
Crisis Crayons,
The official ska band of Mr. Beery's.
Oh, very nice.
They're my guys, man.
David and the Hendersons.
Let me tell you, I can tell you a quick story about the Crisis Crayons and how freaking great they are. They were doing, we do Scott Patrick's Day with them every year. They come in and play. So first off, trying to get a band on St. Patrick's Day that can do anything is hard enough. The Crisis Crayons come in, and they're not an Irish band, and they come in, they do ska, and they learned all of the Irish stuff, and did it like a ska band for that day. They blew the place, and everyone in it, everyone's crocked, drinking Jameson, drinking Guinness. These guys came in and blew the freaking lid off the place like crazy. I don't know what to say. I can't say enough good things about the Crisis Crayons. They are clearly one of my favorite groups that has ever played in that bar.
Nice.
And probably one of the most horribly quoted lines by me is, I just found out I really like ska. I'm always saying how much I like it when I hear it, like I never heard it before. And we go back to having like Spider Nick with a residency in there. I forgot all about that. I really like this stuff. Like when did I lose my mind and not remember that I actually dig ska? So I repeat it every time these guys. Oh, they're playing. Oh God, I love ska. I'm a teenage girl. All right, so who do we got the next week? We also got Seasons Beatings coming up.
Yes, Seasons Beatings coming up with Jones Crusher, Hasbro's, the Raw Moans, Sludge Box, and what's that last band? I can't read it. ROA? I don't know.
ROA, I don't know who they are.
Reign of Angels.
Reign of Angels. Okay, that's Mike Ferrari. He used to run the Orifix magazine. So that's a great lineup. Jones Crusher, we all know them. They kill it. Larry, we've had Larry on the show. He's the guy from the Ramones. Who else did we say was there?
We said the Hasbros. Tommy
Cavanaugh. So I could tell you this, I don't know how many bands Cavanaugh will actually play with that night, or how many bands he's actually in, or if there's any limit to the amount. We'll have Cavanaugh on the show too. Cavanaugh plays with every band in the world.
Ever.
It's
he was a Beatle.
Yeah, he could have. And the coolest thing about Cavanaugh, let's just be straight up about Cavanaugh. There's a lot of guys that can do a lot of things really well. There's not a lot of guys that can do everything really well. If it has a guitar in it, Cavanaugh's great at it. Okay, it's unbelievable how he can switch genres, so seamlessly.
It's amazing.
He really is something special. He might be one of the top guys I've ever seen come through the room, ever. Like in the world. He's unbelievable. And we're just talking about him and Carney. I would do anything to see him and Carney gone. And they've both been in a bar many times. But I would like to see him and Carney trading some licks. And Cavanaugh, have you ever played a bass?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. He's got one of those. I think he's got a like a 6-string or a 7-string bass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I never even seen one. I seen it in my bar from him. Who do we got here?
That's all me.
Okay, cool.
I was just sharing it all over Facebook and now I'm commenting. Then you also got the Misfit Toy Mosh on the 15th.
15th. That is the season's beatings.
Brain Candy, Cat Crash, Blastocyte, Hesitant, Jowdy, Mom's Gone Wrong, Paragnosis, Shrine for the Black Madonna, Spike Polite, and Sewage, and Veronica.
This sounds like how many bands are on that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 bands. And what is this called?
This is called the Misfit Toy Mosh, hosted by Mikey Keys Rogers.
This sounds like a madhouse.
Live music, ugly sweater contest, 50-50 raffle.
Okay. Ugly sweater contest. I can get behind that.
$15 cover and a toy or warm article of clothing appropriate for kids aged up to 18.
Okay, this sounds like a monster. I did not even. I don't even know who any of these people are in this one. This is a Longo presentation. It is real nice work, but I don't know anything about this. He said it's going to be a big Christmas party, so right. I'm in. I know the season's beatings have been going on for 15 years, 20 years now. That's the Friday night one. So the Saturday night one, this could be a new tradition. We just did the one with Willie Forthman last week. I forget what we call that. The Black Friday one. Black Friday party. That was 17 years of that.
Wow.
Like Forthman got there, he was a teenager, And now he's got a kid and a wife and still doing it 17 years. 17 freaking years. So what do we got going on next week? There's a lot of stuff going on for the holidays.
You want me to keep going into December?
I want December completely.
Okay.
Today is just about us getting the bar set up for the holidays because we'll go back to having conversations with everybody next week and trying to.
Oh, so you don't want to play that video then?
Oh yeah, I want to play that too.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because that video is 25 minutes. So, so I don't know if you want to get to that. Let's see. So what else? You got Blue Race coming up. Oh, all right, that doesn't work. But Blue Race is coming up coming up soon. So we covered it all.
All the holiday parties.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I know. Yeah. So let's see.
Rich. What is that? Rich.
Yeah,
Stein?
Rich's birthday party. Okay. That's what pudding's on. Yeah. That's that one I wanted to talk about. That's here's Kerry Carney calling. Can we take that?
We'll put it on speaker and then.
Okay.
Either that or we call him back from the studio line.
Kerry Carney.
Did you put it on speaker?
I'm trying to. Kerry, I can't with my.
All right, hang it up. Why don't we call him back from
Kerry.
the studio line?
Kerry, we're gonna call you back from the studio line, Cat.
But you gotta give me his. Don't say it on the air. But
Okay.
You gotta give me show me his number.
How do I do that?
All right, give me this. Whoops.
So we're wrecking the whole show right now. This could be the worst one ever. Thank God you're here. I don't know what I would do without you. I'm like a child. I almost hope no one's watching this one.
Well, there's some people watching. They're
gonna make fun of me and stuff, Tony. I'm not strong enough for this week, man. Holy shit!
Why can't I? Oh, all right. Here we go. All right. Let me.
If there was any way for me to pussy out today, I would have done it. I'm just telling you straight up. If there was any way for me to have just stuck my head in the sand today and not come out, I'd have done it. All right, Connie, answer your phone.
Hello, I'm here.
Hey, all right, you're on the air with me, buddy.
I am. What's going on? What's happening?
No, I was just, I was here doing my live show, which I am completely unprepared for. And I said, you know what would be really cool if I got Terry's song on the radio. So I was calling you on the way in to tell you I was going to play it, and I already did. So if you're mad at me, don't be.
What did you play?
Santa's got a brand new bag.
Ah, Santa's got the brand new bag. You know, it's funny. We recorded that probably about a month ago. We did it, So I had a concept, and I know it's not really a new concept. If you went on like Spotify or somewhere like that and just looked up that name, Santa's got a brand new bag, you probably see a whole bunch of them. But of course, it's like Kerry Connie Band ones, right? So anyway, I had just the concept of that one line in the music. So one of Jack's students, Cameron Quinlan, her name is. She's like a pop singer. She got a new CD out and stuff. And so I always thought she had a great blues voice, and I was like, you got to do this. And she's only 17 years old, this little Irish girl, you know what I mean?
That's a 17-year-old girl?
And she ended up writing the rest of the words and stuff like that. And it was great. I was like, wow. So we put it together. She did it, and there you go. And it's getting a lot of airplay. It's getting a lot of worldwide airplay so far. We only had it out a little while, but we got it going,
Yeah, so this is what happened. Murph sent me a copy of it today.
Ah.
I didn't know what was going on. I saw it. I said, you know what? We'll talk about it today on the radio. So
wow.
So I put it. I know he doesn't know I played it either, but I figured I'd call you and tell you I was doing it. But yeah, hey, too late now. You already heard it. We're gonna play. We're gonna use it as the outro too because we really like it.
This is great. We got to listen. Now that you're on the phone, we got to get a little. We need a Beery gig. What's going on over here?
I know. I thought you broke up with me. I didn't think you cared about me anymore.
No, you know what it was? It was like true love always comes back.
Yeah. Well, is Mario still mad at me? I gotta make up with him first.
No, please. It takes only. He's one of those guys. Like if you were yelling at him on the same phone call, he'd love you by the end of the phone call.
Yeah.
One of those New York things.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I did, but I don't care. I just want to hug him. I just want to hug Mario. God damn it! He gets it, and I didn't realize it, but I remember he was mad at me one other time, and I found out about it like after he was not mad at me anymore. Like what?
Right.
Yeah, Mario was really mad at you. I see him. I'm like, hey, are you mad at me? No. Okay. All right. So I guess this is a pattern.
Drummers are very sensitive, Enough is enough. Enough is enough. They make fun of bass players. I mean, drummers need to be made fun of too once in a while.
Now, did you get it? Did Jerry leave? Is that what happened? Or is he?
No. Jerry's with us. He's still playing.
Because I thought I saw somebody else playing with you. I was like, wait a second.
No, you know what it is? Sometimes I have a couple of. It's a little revolving, a little revolving door sometimes with stuff that we do. Sometimes somebody can't make it, so we got to get, somebody else kind of fill in once in a while. But it's hard when you play with somebody so long. That's how it was with Frank Salenza. I mean, I had played with him so long that the day that I played with somebody else, I was like, God, where's Frank? God bless his soul.
Yeah, Frank was good, man. The only guy I've ever seen be able to play a bass in his sleep. Yeah, that was.
What's funny about Frank? Frank used to love this drummer. Hold on a second. He used to love this drummer, this guitar player, bass player. Jesus, I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of freaking craziness. This bass player, James Jameson. He was Motown's bassist, played in all the Motown hot hits, right? He never changed his strings ever. Never changed his strings ever. So I used to watch Frank. He would come to a gig with a bag of potato chips, eat it, not wash his hands, and play the bass. And I'm like, what? He goes, the strings are almost ready. They're almost ready. And he sit there, he's just like going up and down the frets, and that was Frank. But let me tell you something. That boy had a big bottom. He really did. It was great.
Oh, yeah.
I love him so many. I mean, besides being Frank, he was just a great bass player, and a great person. I really miss him.
Oh yeah, I loved him, man. He was a good dude, man. It's a shame he went so early, but he could definitely hold the fucking line. That was for sure.
Yeah.
So. Anyways, all right. So I'll give you a call this week, and we'll see if we can get you back in the house.
Yeah, no, it sounds good. Yeah, we're doing some things. We're going around. We're going to Florida, actually. We're going to Florida in January.
What the?
Maybe you should get that. Maybe you should get the Beery mobile out and take a ride down.
Yeah, that thing's now a 6-inch paperweight. That was crushed to pieces.
You get a bunch of guys like the Flintstones. You could run it down.
Yeah, we missed that thing. Did you ever get to take a ride in that thing? Holy Christ!
I never did, but I remember when you came. Listen, I tell a story all the time. The time you came to, Brookhaven Lab.
Yeah, that was.
It was unbelievable. It was talking about the Cheech and Chong mobile on a government, thing. It was hysterical.
That was a fun vehicle. Yeah, we got away with some cool stuff back then. Now it doesn't even matter anymore. You can do that any way you want. Like the Big Ugly wouldn't even be cool now because you're allowed to smoke weed. You know?
Yeah. It's a whole different thing now. Yeah.
We pulled it in the back of Blue Point one afternoon, and we were all inside. Every brewer on Long Island was inside of the thing. It looked like the thing was actually on fire. There was smoke coming out of the top vent. It was unbelievable. Me and Rocca jump out of the vehicle. Everyone else is still in there. This cloud of smoke comes out with there's a state trooper behind the car, right behind the Big Ugly. I look at the guy. The guy goes, he gets on his loudspeaker out of his car, and he goes, "If you're gonna drink those beers, get back in the vehicle or go inside the event." It's like, yes, sir. He could
He's
give
ordering you to drink.
Yes, but we'll do it. Thank you, sir. What a weird night. All right, man. I'll be in touch with you this week. Thank you so much for joining the show and let me play your song.
Thank you for playing that song, Steve. You're the best, man.
You got it. We're gonna play it again before we go. All right. Thank you.
Right.
Go get it, brother. Right. Nice. Well, that was a good little phone call, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, that guy's a Long Island legend, man.
He's a pretty slick guitar player. I remember the Blue Point incident. We used to take the Big Ugly everywhere.
The Big Ugly.
Yeah. So the first time I got to see him, I had met Pete Carter from Blue Point in New Orleans. So they haven't opened the brewery when I first met him.
Right.
Told me about the brewery. So, we're going to be pals no matter what. I'm opening a brewery. I own a bar. This is going to be great. So it was about, I guess it was like the second, third year they had been open, and they had a big event in their brewery, like playing right by the big barrels where they make this stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
And Carney was playing it. They had a stage set up in there, and in the back room where the grain room was. And I ended up, I was smashed because now I'm all VIP'd up with the guys pouring beer in me, and I was on the stage, like not on the stage, like on the stage, but I was on the stage, like laying on it, listen, my head like in the speaker, listening to Carney, and he's like, "What are you doing, man?" I said, "I really dig this band." The first time I saw the guy, I was a fan right out of it. Who's this?
Just ignore that.
Okay.
So one thing you don't have on your website is Friday, December 20th. You have Anything Ever, Kyler Sane, Sharp Violet, Steve and the Not Steves, Demon Scar, Carve a Path, and Suffolk Stranglers. And speaking of Demon Scar.
Speaking of Demon Scar.
Yeah, hit the green one.
Hit the green one.
Okay, now hit yeah, there you go.
Nikki?
Hi, Papa.
Hey, Bobby, what do you say? What's going on? We're on the air.
I know. I'm watching you. I wanted to call.
Is that right? That's pretty cool, man. Yeah. Way to bail me out. Should we call him back on the regular?
No, we got him.
Okay, cool. What's up, Nicholas B?
Nothing, man. I just got back from the light show at Jones Beach with the young one.
How was that?
But it was cool, man. It's like tradition. I bring it down there once a year. Gets you in the mood for the holidays.
I like that. We were talking before on the phone. I want to go pick up my son. He's 31 years old. I want to go put him in the car and drive him down and just look at the lights with him. You know, I just miss.
Yeah, man, it's cool.
I miss having him be little. You know, it's like
Yeah, man.
every day I wonder what I could have done better to make all the things that he.
Nah, he's awesome. He's a good
he's
kid.
awesome.
I like.
Yeah, but I like all the things I like moments like that going to the thing like which ones did I not take him to? Which ones I should have been at with him again? Like I could just see his.
You know the time. You know I know what you feel like because like my old man used to want me to work with on his. He has a model. He had a Model A 1929 car, and he used to want me to work on it with him all the fucking time. And me and my brother didn't want nothing to do with it, man. But like, dude, I'd give anything right now just to have one of those days where I'd go in the garage with him and sit in there and just talk shop. You know, like, fuck, man, it's like missed opportunity. I get it.
Yeah. Me and my old man. My old man was a fisherman. I know a big fisherman, loved doing it, you know. So you like this week. I remember one week. This week, 1980, 70 something. You know, we're kids. I'm probably 1973, 74, 75, somewhere in there. And my father goes, it's December 5th. It's the coldest day I ever remember in my life. And my father and Murphy's father had this shared boat. And I hate fishing. I hate fishing more than anything in the world. I don't understand why people do it. It's more useless than golf. And I go out and my father takes us fishing out in the Great South, not the Great South Bay, the North Shore. What do they call that? The Long Island Sound. He takes us out in Long Island Sound. There's white caps like 15 foot high in this W hole of 20-foot boat. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I was
Jesus.
And you know, we were going out fishing. And we brought back in. We didn't get killed, which was the coolest part about the story. But he would bring me out fishing all the time. He'll wake you up with the wet dog to get you out of bed and take me fishing. And, you know, the peanut butter sandwiches with the minnow eye on it and the whole smell and the thing. And I would do anything right now for 30 seconds on a boat with him. I'd give up 10 years of my life to be on that freaking flounder excursion with him, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, my dad had a famous saying always, you'll learn one day. And he was fucking right, dude.
You ain't kidding.
I did learn.
Yeah.
I learned when it was too fucking late.
Yeah. How old was your dad when he passed away? How old were you?
He passed away when he was 70.
Okay.
He was 77.
Wow. Okay, so that's at least you got a couple years. My dad was at 53, 54. It was the most devastating day of my life. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, so that makes me
Yeah, you know what? You know what's fucked up? Like for my dad, like he had a decline in his health, so like I always looked at him as like a strong guy and everything, and like fuck, man, like towards the end, I was like picking him off the ground, and like he gotten weak, man. So like that's like I try not to have that as the last memories, you know.
Oh yeah, my dad was the last memory I got to my father. I asked him. I said, last words I said to him was, "You want a drink? You want a drink?" No, I'm tired. You know, and then that was it. The last time I saw him, it was awful, man. But
You want to know the last time I saw my father conscious? This is good. I went into his room. I made sure, I always used to check on him. I went into his room and I brought him a sandwich and I was like, "Here you go, Dad." And he goes, "Hey, son." And he's like, "I'm not so hungry. You want to share half of this with me?" 9 out of 10 times I would have been like, "Nah, Dad, you know what? I got something to do. I got to run out. I got to do something." I'm like, "Yeah, you know what, Pop? I'm going to share that sandwich with you." So I sat down for about an hour with him. We ate half a sandwich together and we fucking talked. And you know, that was the last time I talked to him. And we said shit that we really never said to each other. It was a good, I think he knew, you know what I mean?
Wow.
So like, I have that. That's my last good memory.
Yeah. I hated.
So I'm happy that that went down.
My father and me I had a really cool relationship with my old man. He's only 20 years older than me, which made it like we were buddies. And I always when I'm berating Gregory over shit that doesn't really fucking matter, and I'm thinking, dude, you really had the best of it with your father. It was just he was, like my pal. And when I'm feeling like I'm not being Greg's pal, it's I gotta put myself back in the thing. My last order of business for the guy I was about 28 years old, and I went 25 maybe, and I went to Mexico, right? And this is like words you're gonna eat. And I went out on a deep sea fishing boat and I caught a giant sailfish, like a 9-footer, and I spent like $1,000 getting this thing freaking stuffed and then shipped back to my father so I would never have to go fishing again. I said, look, here's the biggest fish I'm ever going to catch, Pop. I never have to go again. Now, and like I said, when he went, we had planned the trip. We were just starting to do it. We had opened the bar. We were talking about it. Said, first money we make in this place, we're taking a trip. We're going to go deep sea fishing in Mexico. Okay. And we never got to do that. So anything I'm going to go home and hug my kid today. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Nick. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for calling.
Hug him and then put him in the car and take him to Jones Beach, man. Go to the lights.
Yeah, come on, you go to the lights, son. Oh, man.
Go to the light, Caroline.
So, anyway, thanks, man.
So how's Mr. Walker doing tonight?
I want to go see the lights and then light up your ass, Nicky.
Oh, thank you, Tony. Anytime. Hooga.
Ooga.
Make sure they're the twinkly kind. I miss you this week, honey. I'm coming home next week, though. Don't worry. I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here with bells on.
You're the shit, Nicky. Thank you for calling.
Can't wait. Bells and balls.
Yes, sirs. Good evening.
So, yeah. Oh, he's gone. Okay.
Nick Greystone, the great Nick Greystone. That is unbelievable. Thank you, Nicky, for coming in and helping us out, boy. Yeah, he is the best, man. Because before, and I was like, oh, man, can you come on with me today? I'm losing my mind.
You're doing fine. You only have 10 minutes left. You're doing fine.
Well, that's because of Nick and Kerry.
Well, yeah.
And let's face it, I have to thank marijuana. As always, I got to thank marijuana for today's show.
And again, December 20th at Mr. Beery's, Anything Ever, Kyler Sane, Sharp Violet, Steve and the Not Steves, Demon Scar, Carve a Path, and Suffolk Stranglers.
Nice.
So, yeah, that one's on
That's
your
a
website.
big. Steve and the Not Steves is a great band, too.
Yeah.
Who else did you say to it?
Demon Scar.
Demon
Nick.
Scar. Nicky's in the. Yeah, so for the people out there that don't know who Nick is, I just assume that everyone knows who everybody is. That's a bad way of running anything. But Nick is in a band called Demon Scar. He kills it. He's got a show on this same network, whatever you want to call it, right? We call it a network.
Sure.
Can we call it a network?
You can call it anything
All right,
you
on
want.
this network, it's called Primal Scream, and Nick talks about all kinds of stuff, and
Next Thursday, the 12th, he'll be on.
Next-
Next Thursday, I think at 8 o'clock.
is this thing live?
We are live right now, yeah.
No, it's Nick's. show
Nick's is live too, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I'm trying to dabble, just so everyone knows, I'm dabbling in the pre-recorded stuff. Let's see what you did. Let's show you what we did last week. We got a little. We'll just give you a little clip of this, a little touch of what we did last week, because sometimes just the general bloviation isn't working for me. Like today, like I'm just off my game. But
All right. Well, I'll play this. Hopefully, this works. Let's see what happens here. So there's that.
this is a cool thing.
No. Okay. They can see, but they can't hear it.
Okay, all right. Disregard.
All right. Yeah. So Yeah, we tried that last minute to make that work.
Yeah, we tried to get this up there. We did so you can find this if you go out there. We did just a kind of an interview with Tui, and it's it's just us chopping it up a little bit about the foundation that he has, and we did a thing with Project Coda. So there's a whole thing about Project Coda, how we raised the money for the. I don't know, if it was pre-project, it was after the Coda thing, or was it before? So we're raffling off a TV set to finish up the Project Coda money, and I think he got something like 9 dogs fed, which is like unbelievable. And you can feed a dog for a year. These are the service animals that take care of wounded warriors. This is a big deal, and John and Tricia Tui really put on a great show. They do this whole veterans thing in honor of their adopted son, for lack of a better term, Russell Blake, who was an Army vet, and he was killed in a tragic motorcycle accident. So you've probably heard me, screw up his name, screw up what happened to him. But the bottom line is these events all go in his name. It's all in his honor that we do this for. And these guys do exceptional work for the vets. They bring them shoes and clothes and, used clothing, new clothing, soap, feed their dogs, whatever it takes. The Tui Giving Foundation is really something you should be able to get behind and feel good about knowing where your dough's going. It's a grassroots operation, and I'm wholeheartedly invested in it. So that's, when I say invested, I mean like I'm invested in trying to help them bring this organization, more help for the vets. So, blah, 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 blah. Moving along. So, what is that, merch? Yeah. Is that merch? My merch guys. All right, we got new merch coming today. I got a call. It was on my list on the list. That's why I got the pin, folks. Because if I don't write it down, I'll never call the shirt guy. I was supposed to pick up the shirts today too. So tomorrow we'll be picking up the new zip-up hoodies and the sweatpants for the holiday. I cannot believe these things aren't in yet. It's driving me. I said, please have them ready for Wednesday before Thanksgiving. It's now Monday after Thanksgiving.
They're a little late. Yeah.
I'm a little late for that. So, if you people out there want to find merch or know something that you'd like to be put into the Mr. Beery's merch tunnel, tell me. As you can see, I got a new Mr. Beery's hat. It's a new style. I don't even know where this came from. But it is cool. It's got the kind of folds up. Got the emblem on the front. I'm wearing one. So that is where we're at with that. More shameless self-promotion of merchandise. What am I missing, Tony? What have I forgotten?
Let's see. I don't think we forgot anything. The hippie holidays, we did that. We did Crash the Com. We did the Bushman. We did the Bad Mary's holiday disaster. We did the season's beatings. We did the Misfit toys. Yeah, we got it. We got it all.
We got everything.
We covered it. Well, you didn't. I mean, I've been showing the graphics, but you haven't said anything about the sponsors.
My pal from Totally Modu. I want to thank the guys from Threes that sponsored the Will Forthman show, the Black Friday show. Thank you again, fellas. That was great. I want to thank Dana Driscoll from Tullamore Dew for always being very supportive of our cause. I know we got some new guys coming in, but I'm not going to mention them until I remember their names. it's just yeah.
So this Friday is Crash the Com, Numb Flower, Exhale, the LVP, and Union Fool. That's
Numb Flower.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I know Crash the Com, and I don't know what I would where I would classify them. I guess just just original rock and roll. It's good stuff. It's a little more leans a little more prog than you would think. They're real good stuff. So I'm guessing this will be more of that kind of real skilled musicians. That's what they usually bring with them, and they bring guys like-minded players to their shows usually. So
the only things we haven't mentioned, there's 2 dates at the end of the month. The 27th is Grateful Holidays with Tiger Rose. So of course, that's Tommy.
Oh, yeah, that's a good.
And then the 28th is Blue Race, Silver Queen, Nebulous, and Pale Heap. That's on the 28th. So we've covered the whole month.
We got the entire month. So now, if you want to, so this segment of the show, we hope that you will rewatch it just to learn what's going on at the place. You got Mondioki is on every Monday. Kev's killing it. Great job. Bring Your Own Vinyl with Jim Masico has maybe turned into one of the great things that happens over there. Like, guys really love it because you get to hear some great stuff, and guys get to bring in their, like, Billy brought in a whole collection of Pete Townsend solo albums last week.
Nice.
It was outstanding. Yeah.
I'm a big Townsend solo guy.
Right. And you forgot about some of those albums. How good were they?
Yep.
Holy cow. And Bill was playing them all. Was it Face Dancer?
Face Dancers and
what's the other one?
Slit Skirts.
Slit Skirts.
What's that album called? All the Best Cowboys Have Chinese Eyes.
That's right. That was it. Yeah, and he brought in all 3 of them.
Nice.
And he played. You
Empty Glass.
Empty.
That's one of the albums, right? With Rough Boys.
Yes. That's with Ronnie Lane.
Yeah. Oh, that's Ronnie Lane. That's oh shit, that's gonna bug me now. Empty something.
Yeah.
No, that was the album I just mentioned. Ronnie Lane. What's it called? Rough Mix.
Rough Mix.
Right. So Rough Mix, and then he had Empty Glass, and then he had All the Best Cowboys with Chinese Eyes, and he did White City. Did he bring in White City?
I don't know. I don't remember yet, but I remember the ones that he brought in. I don't remember which ones. The 3 that you said he definitely brought in. He might have brought it in. It was a big night. He might. If not, he'll be bringing it in next week. I got a funny feeling. Wednesday, Mia and Georgie have been holding the fort down. We're going to probably be doing a big ladies' night thing starting in a couple of probably January we'll start that, but it's going to be a big deal. I got a couple of things up my sleeve that I want to share with everybody because now the culture has changed back where we're probably allowed to say ladies' night again.
Will they be kissing?
I hope so. I just like them to be there and be drinking and having fun.
You can say ladies' night. I don't know who will be showing up. Like, it might be guys identifying as ladies.
Look, I was talking about this earlier. I saw a woman on the Hill the other day. And, she was talking about transgender stuff. And she was a transgender woman. And maybe one of the smartest people I've ever seen. And explained this whole phenom from, exactly how it should be explained to every rational person on Earth. This was real simple stuff.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, I was dumbfounded. Okay, like.
So you're getting the operation?
Yeah, well, definitely. What the hell? I'm definitely. I was so impressed with her, I was impressed with her, and she was once a guy, but clearly, like, the transition was necessary.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I got you. I'm following.
It's like okay, and explained like why people that take things too far either direction fuck it up for everybody.
Right. Yes.
It was okay. So I'm pretty sure we're allowed because of that woman. I'm pretty sure we're allowed to have ladies' night again. And if she came to ladies' night, be happy to have her. She's like absolutely stunning and brilliant. So what more can you ask for? You know, I'd be dating her.
Nice.
Yes, I'm not even checking anything because I'm a gentleman and I'm waiting for marriage.
Checking anything.
Yeah, I want to wait. I'm waiting until we're married. I don't care what you're doing.
Good boy.
Yeah. I'm staying pure. I already did this with one girl. I'm doing it again. You know, I got a beautiful wife. I'm lucky to have her. You know, and if she was a man right now, I probably wouldn't know anymore. She might, it wouldn't make a difference to me anyway.
All right, well, you should be proud. It is 8:01. You made it through the hour, and you did a great job.
I'm so proud.
You had some conversations on the phone, and you got through it.
All right, so maybe you're right, Tony. I don't need this notebook or any preparation ever.
Just need people to talk to.
All right, I want to thank all you boys and girls for showing up, none of you. It was
Some people have been watching. It's showing on YouTube that some people have been watching. And I shared the link all over Facebook with the link to go to the YouTube channel.
I'll tell me what we did. Everybody chime in on the regular Facebook. Tell me what I did wrong. So give us a little critique. This was probably one of your least favorite shows, but I enjoyed it because of my friends Kerry Carney, Nick, and, of course, the great Tony Walker. Thank you again. Have a great time. I'm not asking you what you're drinking because I don't know who's out there. Beery!